Hello once again. We're back in the top lane with some more AP Shaco. This time we're playing against Yone. So this was a fun game. Um, Lots of fun plays to be made and outplays and messing around with people. Uh, it's always interesting playing against someone like Yone or Yasuo, where you can really tell how skilled the person is on the champion, just kind of by how level 1 and 2 go. This person seems very timid. I don't know if it's just because he doesn't know how the lane goes or if they're new on the champion or what. But I decided that if they're not kind of going to harass me level 1 and 2, I'm just going to push with boxes and hope they don't punish me, I guess. Try to get level 2 quickly. Yeah, so we're just gonna push in a little bit. Got level 2 first. He's missing last hits with his Q, which is always good. I think I get to play a little bit more aggressively myself here, so I actually Q forward. Place a box to cut him off because I've got minions here backing me up. So if I fight him 1v1 here, that's good. So we get a little bit of a trade off there. I think I win just. I think the shield hit at the end might have made it kind of a little bit more even, but that's okay. Keeping the pressure on him. He's already popped a pot. I popped one as well. He's gone Doran's Blade. I think people go Doran's Shield generally on Yone just because he's a little bit of a slow scaling champion. At least that's how it's felt since I played him. I played him a few games a few days ago just to try and learn what he's actually like. I think I might even have been on this account, so I may upload a couple of those games. We'll have to see. I don't know what happened to my Akali here. She got executed, but that's okay. She didn't die. Well, she didn't give gold anyway. Alright, I pushed him in. I'm gonna go sneaky recall. Grab an item. We'll double his CS, which is nice. Got TP, so I can just head back. Looks like bot lane is about to get ganked. My bot lane is not reacting, which is really unfortunate. Ignite goes down. Thankfully his Udyr, it's got a shield, but that I'd not be happy with my bot lane if that's the reaction I got to a game. Alright, so we got a Sapphire Crystal and some ability haste. I tried to set up a freeze here actually, but I just kind of like failed it a bit there. I think I either went too far away from the minion or I saw Yone coming up to me and I didn't think that I wanted to take that much damage. I actually tried to Q over that, so that's interesting. Doesn't really work. Get some poke down on him. I'm kind of confident that I can kill him pretty soon. His cooldowns are still a little bit long. What is it? 12 seconds on W? Jeez, that's a long time. That gets very low as that gets leveled. Like that gets down to like 2 seconds or something crazy. I don't know if it scales with attack speed or something. Anyway, we are just into level 5. About the same as him actually. Probably even trade there. I might have been a little bit up on it. He hit everything. We're gonna try and get a sneaky kill on him hopefully soon. I've got the ignite up. I'm just gonna ward for safety. I'm gonna try and get to level 6 by the looks of it, or just thin out his minions. Dodging his stuff. Okay, so his E's down, so now's a good time to be fighting him. I think that's quite a long cooldown. 22 seconds, yeah, low level. You max it second, I believe, so I think it's Q then E for him. Okay, so I'm level 6 first. Unfortunately, the lane's not in the best place for me now, but we can always try and bait an all in. He does have ignite, so he wants to get kills in this lane. So we're gonna try and get him to fight us. Okay, so I dodged that with my ult. He ults me. We pop an ignite on each other, and we kill each other. Not too bad. The best part about this, however, is this. So my wave was still quite big. So I'm going to lose all these minions, which sucks, but he's going to lose like a double wave basically of CS. So I'm 17 CS up now, and this whole double wave is going to crash into his tower. Nobody gets to collect the golden XP from it. So there goes the cannon. Goodbye. I think he gets a couple of XP from some of this, but you can see he's missed quite a lot there, which is great. So I should have an XP lead. He's also building hugely defensive against me. So he's got a full Megatron cloak against me early. So he got one minion out of that wave. He's struggling with the last hits. Yeah, well, okay. So this is great. We're up pretty big here now. Very, very big up in the CS department. 1 kill each, and he's gonna take so long to get into any kind of actual damage this champion wants to building like that. So I think he actually goes Wit's End first. Wit's End I think is like 3rd or 4th item on Yone. Like it's not bad, but you don't want to build it first. You need to get your your shield bow and something else first. I don't remember the other item, but yeah, shield bow is the 2nd item. So we're just going to kind of fight him a little bit here because I just know that I'm stronger than him. Doesn't mean he doesn't have damage still, because his kit's still nice, but we have actual aggressive items, and he's only got defensive items, so we're always going to win out in the long run. I think doing that. He's not going to do nothing, but yeah, you can see that he has to run away and respect me at least a little bit. We're kind of even in HP here. Mine looks like it's a bit lower, but I think it's actually around the same. What have we got here? 600 on me, 630. Yeah, so it's about the same. So he's going to try and poke me with his W and E and stuff, and I'm going to poke him with boxes, and I'll just walk up for a sneaky order there if I can. If he wants to stay around, he can, but he's got a box dealing damage to him. So we've got Ignite up again. His is not up yet, actually. Cosmic Insight in my utility tree is giving me 10% faster summoner skill cooldowns. That was really unfortunate. So I actually tried to keep my distance there to make sure he couldn't do that. I'll just show you that again. So I'm trying to keep away from his ult, but it's actually a pretty huge distance, and I actually don't have time to queue away there, which is unfortunate. So that was well played by him to get to me. I just need to let Yone's ult distance, I think, a bit better there. So that's my fault. Just inexperienced against that champion. So well done by him, squeaking a kill out of that gank. He didn't even use his Ignite, interestingly, so even better for him. Thankfully for me, the Udi gets another kill, so he's 3-1 now, which is great. And we get, I think we lose the tower plating here. Ooh, it's close. It's close. 16 HP. 4 HP left on that plate. Nice. So this fight happens here. This guy's mucking around. We get Master Yi versus Udi here. Master Yi does not win this. I'm very sure of that. Especially not with the Akali coming up. But he's forced to retreat because I think the Akali is a bit weak. So I'm coming down finally. I notice it, but I think they can just walk away, so I don't bother. Place a box here in case he flashes away. And then he ults. And I get the kill, but he manages to kill Udi first, which is unfortunate because I think he got a little shutdown off him there. But, 2 for 1, not the worst. He's getting a little bit of solo farm, so he's still 15 behind. So we're a little bit down on CS since the start, but when you die in lane, that happens. So that's all good. Setting up a little bit of a temporary freeze at least here. Just want to be able to fight him if I want to. A little Q auto, E ult there. Just get a little bit of poking on the back of him. I've got a red buff on me from that kill, so that's why I'm fighting him right now. He's in such a bad spot here. Good ult. And then I'm just waiting on my Q cooldown here, I think. But I think he manages to get away. I think we're trying to like play around each other here. And Riven turns up, or Yasuo, sorry, not Riven. So we're kind of trying to like outplay each other here. He's actually got Ignite, which I completely forget about. Oh, minions, please. He's on 48 HP. Nice. Kali getting some kills down here. This is actually a great. Sneaky, sneaky. So he tries to shield hit me there, but I jump over the wall behind him, and while I'm invisible, and he leaves the bush trying to run away, but I managed to get a sneaky E in his back and kill him. So that was a fun little kind of outplay there. Interestingly, I think if he just like literally E ignited me at some point, would have got him. Would have got me. Sorry. So sending the clone to fight. My clone positioning was bad. I don't know why it just randomly walked up there. But I think we get to fight this guy. I just set up a box here to make sure he can't get away. Udyr goes in. I decide to come back just in case. He flashes away. Drop another box here. There's some fun little fights in this game. Got some. Oh, there's Master Yi just going in. Crazy. So I've had enough for now. I got my Blackfire Torch, got my boots, so I'm very strong now. Got all the mana I need, so I can start poking him really hard now. TP back to lane. Yone now has his Wit's End. 20% tenacity is actually not something I knew existed on that item. That's interesting. I feel like that changed at the beginning of this season at some point. Strapping some boxes to keep him away. Give some poke. Yeah, getting some poke back on me. That's okay. So I'm up a level at the moment, which is nice. I got a little bit more stats on me. I'm missing last hits, but that's okay. A little bit more aggressively. It's interesting that he actually stuns the box there. It's kind of an interesting interaction. Just setting up some defensive boxes. Oh, he's just skirting the edge of that box. Yeah, drop back. That was a little bit slow. I feel like I could have done better on that. My clone randomly stops moving. So I'm kind of just chasing around now because I've got him surrounded with boxes here essentially. And I got my clone chasing him down, so I'm confident we can try and get a kill here. This is where he walks into the box. No? Okay, not quite. We're getting some good damage down. Trading. He's still got his Ignite up. I've got mine up as well. That's a little bit exciting. E dodging, Q dodging his E. That W cooldown is down to 6 seconds. Yeah, dead. Yeah, he went for an aggressive play and got punished. So I'm just gonna rewind and watch that again. So I think does he flash forward with his W or something and try to get? He's got the. Oh, he just missed. Yeah. Okay. I ignite just in case because I don't know if he's what his cooldowns are like. I'm not keeping track enough of it. I didn't think he had ult, but yeah, don't want him to be shielding and surviving. I'd rather waste an ignite just in case. He's still got his ignite up as well. I feel like he definitely could have got a kill earlier with it. Okay. Plates are gone, unfortunately, so we can't take huge advantage of this, but I'm going to send in the clone, get a bit of extra damage on the tower. He's still building more MR, which is kind of sad. He's not going to deal damage. I feel like if he actually went for a damage item, I wonder if it's Blade of the Ruin King he goes first. I'll have to look it up. Anyway, yeah, he's delaying his power spike by quite a lot, unfortunately. And it's not really paying off for him because he's not able to kill me yet. I feel like if he had more damage, he might just be able to get me. That's okay. So I'm just recalling in front of his face. He's trying to go for it again, but then And another one. Nice. Always feels good. So chunked in by 20% before I leave, which is great. Got my haunting guys now, which is nice. Into Leandry's later. Get that burn happening. Come back to defend tower. It's really not doing well on the tower damage, which is great for us. I tried to Q order that, but there was a weird like delay sometimes. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I have like input, like I don't know, some kind of weird input delay or something, or if the auto attack timer was just still ticking over or something. But that was, yeah, I find that happens a little bit. So I think it's probably, I think that the Q has an auto attack reset on it, and it just doesn't. That's probably all it is. I'm just checking to see if he's left lane or if he's still hanging around. Looks like he's gone, so just gonna keep pushing down. Turns out that they've done Rift Herald, so I know that they're coming up, but I'm actually keen for this. I've got boxes all the way around me. He already walks into one straight up. He's got double bust, and I feel like he wants to fight me, so he, yeah. Oh, that's so close. That's so unfortunate. He kills himself on the box, on the clan. I really wish my Udi was up here because he could just run up and then he would run into this. He would run into a box and then he does come up, but unfortunately he goes the back way and tries to save the turret when he doesn't really need to. Anyway, that's okay. I don't know if I played that super well or not. I'm gonna have a quick look. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna rewind this and just see if I could have played this any better. So they're coming up. I'm just gonna watch this in half speed, I think, once we get started. So he gets poked down from a box, that's fine. So Alpha Strike onto me, I ult to dodge it, both knock up and Alpha Strike damage. He takes a tower hit, hits the clone, I ignite this guy. He knocks me and the box up, which is crazy to me. I don't feel like that should be a thing. That I feel like that should fear him out. That's disappointing. Anyway, pretty close to a 2v1 there. I don't know if I could have played it better. I dodged an Alpha Strike and a knockup from Yone with my ult, which is pretty sweet. But apparently I just needed to save it for when Yone ulted, maybe? I don't know, it's an interesting one. Maybe it was the CC that got me killed. I'm gonna fight this Yasuo. He's actually quite fed. He's 7 kills right now. He comes in. Alpha striking the clone, running into 2 of us. Not the smartest. Yasuo smartly decides to back off. I still want to fight this guy. I'm 6-3. We're about the same CS. Kind of keen to bully both the Japanese swordsmen. Get his shield off him. Here he comes. Drop a 3rd box. Unfortunately, the boxes are getting set off by minions, so it's not the best. Oh, he gets the ult off. I managed to Q out of the way. How he gets that, I'll never know. That's annoying. Being able to kill boxes as they're being placed feels really bad. Oh my god, that just grazed my feet. I'm actually sorry, I'm following my clone here. I'm actually sitting in a bush with these boxes and I'm saying, Akali, just come to the bush. Don't try to fight them. Come to the bush. Like, pinging the boxes here. And she's just running into them. And like, I have so many boxes in this bush. My team's pinging them as well. Like, just come to the bush. This is the 3 and 7 Akali. This is why she's not doing well. She's not paying attention to really nice things like this that are being given to her. Yone is recovering a little bit, unfortunately, in CS. He's getting some tower damage and some minions in the top lane while I'm fighting. feel like he could have maybe killed her, so. What is this? So MF's here, she gets stunned. E. Stun. Just alter, dude. Alter or E her, what are you doing? You just walked away. I don't understand. Sir? He's full health and mana and he's like, he's level 11. He's higher level than Seraphine. He's the support. Maybe he thought, oh, I'm not allowed to take kills. I don't understand. He could have just pressed E and maybe the passive kills her. That's crazy to me. The team's just ignoring Dragon even though we have, you know, waves pushing on both sides of it. Oof, that feels bad. That, like, we have 4 people surrounding Dragon right here and he just walks in and takes it uncontested. Ugh. Wow. Tragedy. Alright. What are we up to? We have our Leandries, we have a Black Fire Torch, we have Ionian Boots, we got a couple of Amp Tones. I think I'm going into the usual Luden's Companion or whatever it is. Oh, Brand going away from your tower. Yeah, okay. Alright, too bad, not too bad. Okay. Dead, yep, that's unfortunate. You have his ult up? No, he used it earlier, I guess. Alright, well, back to the top lane. I'm kind of just setting up my little box jungle area. This is my favorite area, as I say pretty much every time. I just really like the playing around all this sort of stuff. So Yi ults here and immediately gets feared. And he goes for me. Alpha Strike, I ult to kind of, I don't know if it actually stops it. The box. boxes, exploding boxes everywhere. So I've killed Yi and half health 2 people and I'm still on 80%. This Nautilus wants to fight me now. I'm just standing behind a box. Weird. Another box. Weird. Just slowly burning him like Q. Auto, kill him. I get stunned. He flash ults me to get the shut down. Brand doesn't quite have ult here. That's tragic. That's tragic. My team's kind of lurking around. Oh, Yone ult. Carly, what are you doing? No? You don't want to just go Q him or something? No? Okay. A little bit scared. That's okay. So anyway, we're having a lot of fun. We're getting kills, messing people up, making them use flashes and ults and stuff just to get kills on me. Oh my gosh. Akali. What you doing, girl? It's just like eating into wind walls that are already up. Oof, the struggle is real. This Seraphine is just overextended with Master Yi life. So really feeling the low elo-ness of this game. Which is, you know, partly why it's fun for me, because you can take advantage of people like that, but then the people on my team are also being taken advantage of as well. Because they're just, yeah, they're not really sure what's going on with their champions. I mean, not that I'm playing perfectly at all by any stretch, but I'm at least having fun and I'm doing pretty well. I'm making people second guess themselves and, you know, make crazy plays to try and kill me, and often to their own detriment. That's why we play AP Shaco, because I like to play mind games with people. I like to try and outplay things on low health. It's a little bit of a skill tester game. He's not very good in lane, as you might have experienced yourself. He's very mana hungry, and his cooldowns are incredibly long. So, you know, you play against people like Yone and Yasuo and they have everything free. So he hooks and ignites my clone. Everybody just taking huge amounts of damage here. Yi goes on me. I'm keen for it, honestly. I put a box down. He ults away. Watch this. Oh, meanwhile, my team is still losing a fight somehow. Like, I chunked their entire team. He's hitting the Baron. Why is he hitting the Baron? I don't know. He's just like, I'm gonna heal off Baron real quick. Oh, so funny. Alright, we're gonna mess around with Mr. Yone here. Oh. Oh. He wants to walk into a box. Do I know he's there? Oh. Oh, son. That's not the real one. I'm really keen to keep following, but I know someone's gonna come and kill me. This MF's just gonna unload her ultimate in my face, and I'm just gonna not be able to dodge it for some reason. Anyway, we're having a good time. The Yone is now positive in KDA. He was like 2 and something, I think 251 at one point. He's finally got his Blade of the Ruin King completed. I'm not sure what this builds into. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if it's shield bow. You just killing the Akali. She's just, yeah. She's just too far behind at this point. She's 4 and 10. Oof. While my bot lane is 0, 4 and 6, 6. So the brand was doing okay, but he's just getting caught too much now. We haven't had a proper team fight or anything, so he hasn't been able to ult like a bunch of people or anything. Another free dragon for them, uncontested. I pop in behind and try to get some damage in. MF just ripping people apart with their ult. I'm trying to like distract and get some damage in to stop people here, but it's just so hard. We don't have any vision. There's like 5 of them all grouped together. We only have 2 people alive. I'm getting damage down. I'm like, you know, stalling them as much as possible. So they should be taking towers here. They should just be ignoring me. But you can see Yi still on the hunt. MF still looking for me. I'm just dropping boxes and running around. Nautilus is looking for me now. Just gonna get some sneaky damage on him. Send the clone off to kill MF. They ignite the clone, I ignite her. She dies. This Master Yi is almost dead too. I'm really keen on this. It's this Nautilus again, almost dead. Auto E. Just need the fear to go off a little bit sooner. Half a second earlier, and I get an E or a Q off and kill him. Nearly 1v3. It would have been so funny if this Krug just killed him there. He alpha strikes and then gets popped. That'd be so good. Yasuo doing Yasuo things. Got the stun on him. He ults him. Alright, cool. Got him. Alright, so I think that was good by me. I took 3 of their attention. I killed 2 of them. You know, stopped them from pushing. They've got their dragon advantage. My team is starting to get some picks. That's a really nice ult by Yone there. He's coming in to clean it up. Yeah, straight onto the Seraphine. Oh, MF coming in. Oh, Kali, no. She used her ult to close the gap to get to Yi, but then he just started meditating. Yeah, he's dead now. It should be. Oh, it came up again. Unlucky. My team's trying. They're trying, but it's hard. The other team is very fed. Yi's got 10 kills, Yasuo's got 11. MF's doing okay. Then CS is pretty low for a 30-minute game. The Nautilus, yeah, he's just tanky. He's got a locket for the brand ult and all that sort of stuff. I'm just trying to do some split pushing things, get the enemy team to come look at me rather than my team or Baron. So I have a bunch of them come up for me here. I've got boxes around. I've got my ult. Well, I have a box anyway. Got a few. I kind of want to... I probably should be on the bottom of the map here because we're right near Baron. So if I actually get 1v5, like, yeah, if their whole team just runs up to me, they can do Baron right afterwards with no problems. Whereas if I'm on the bottom side of the map, at least they have to pull themselves away from Baron. The only issue is that my team, I don't think, does Baron very quickly. Brand does pretty well, and I think Udia does pretty well against Baron, but 80 carry is a 0-6 Seraphine, so she's 18. Oh my god. Okay, so here's the thing about Master Yi. You cannot use your stuns and ults straight away. Oh, I just dodged the box there. That's so sad. Yeah, so if Master Yi is running at you, don't throw your stun at him immediately because he'll just alpha strike it. He'll just disappear. I get a sneaky E on him here. Get the shutdown. 12 kills now. Yeah, so I think Seraphine ulted forward and he just dodged it, and then I don't know if Brand just missed his E or something, his Q stun. My team just dying to their wombo combo of ults. I'm just mucking around here with the Yasuo, trying to get his attention and trying to stop them from pushing. Just trying to cause as much chaos as possible. Clone comes back, start punching the Yone, run him into the enemy team so that it blows up on all of them. Get some damage. Sadly, a little bit low against MF actually. Dodging things, box damage, Akali just inting again. So I'm getting them quite low. I think some of that was Akali, but yeah, it's hard. It's hard. They're just so fed. I'm kind of like trying to sneak a look at this, but this is all watered. Like all this is watered. And I'm like trying to chase them down a bit, but I'm hoping that they're recalling in these bushes, but they're not. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame. So I'll just drop some boxes for future if I want to push this lane out. I'm hoping that my team will actually clear this, but I'm kind of clearing vision. Master Yi is doing Scuttle Crab. I'm saying we should be doing this because they just recalled, but my team's doping around. Seraphine needs to come join us. She's already, I don't know what she got chunked by. I hope it wasn't the minions. So I'm just trying to like box up the place as much as possible. Unfortunately, my team's not the best at playing around the boxes. They like to run at the enemy team rather than let the enemy team run at us. Clone ran out, unfortunately. Again, more boxes around the place. This is a very sad situation coming up here. I remember this. So I end up making this line of boxes along here. Right? Akali is for some reason trying to assassinate the 1v5 as a frontliner. So I get some poke in, just back off, place another box. So now we have complete control over this area, plus more boxes here and one here. And I'm saying just do the dragon. We'll pull it out. We'll do it here. We're completely surrounded by boxes. Udia's over here for some reason, doing mid-blade. I don't know why we're not just doing the dragon. Then Akali just jumps in, gets killed. They're all just running into the enemy team at the front. When I've got boxes here and Yone's behind. And, oh, it's tragic. It's really tragic. Like, he set up the most beautiful thing ever, and people just not listen. I don't know if the wind wall blocked that or if he just managed to shield it. I managed to juke with my Q here, but look at like all these people are so low. It's so sad. So I just teleport out because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die here. There's not a lot. Like I'm not gonna outplay a Master Yi with a giant shield on him. When I'm 20 health, he just presses Q and I die. So I just sneak into a bush and do a sneaky teleport out. Go back top, clear another wave or two. So I have 200 CS, which is the same as the Master Yi, who's incredibly fed. And the Yone's catching up, but look at my team, like they're all 100 CS. The struggle is real. Same with the MF. They're all like, yeah, 200 each almost. It's a struggle. So anyway, we just completed the Shadow Flame, I believe, and I'm working on a Death Cap now, so I'm almost full build here. So this is pretty much as strong as I get if we don't win the game sometime soon. Master Yi's almost full build as well. Yone's getting there. You know what this is. Interesting. Hmm. Interesting. There you go. Alright. Sorry. Reading items. I'm just kind of like warding around. They obviously know this is a clone because they've got a ward on me here. He alpha strikes into me here. I got my Q off a little bit too slowly. If I get back onto that box, then like, he just instantly dies. But as it is, not bad. MF whiffs most of her ult, which is good. I've still got boxes here. They know I'm here, but they're still running into the boxes. I'm trying to just like get some damage on their backline and disrupt their push, but Akali's now bot pushing, which is it's fine, but I really just need someone to kind of So just clone, get over the wall. Taking their attention away. So I've got 2 to 3 people wasting ults and things on me here. Getting good damage down. Lord's almost dead here. He just got a shield in time to survive that. Like he's on 80 health. Just from box damage. So he has to recall. They have to abandon their push, which is great. They just, yeah. Like, I'm just really trying hard to pull attention away from the team pushing. And for some reason, they're just taking the bait every time. So that's great. I'm getting some more farm top. I think I'm probably almost ready to get death cap here. Mustn't be too far off. Team is about to get surrounded here because there are no wards anywhere. And Seraphine is just... I mean, that honestly, for them to waste an ult on a 0-8 Seraphine is pretty bad. She's honestly not worth an ult. She has still 100 farm, which is more than their 80k, which doesn't make any sense, but she has nothing. And she also could have Zonya'd that potentially. I guess she just doesn't have the reactions for it, which is fine. We've all done that. They're fighting for a tower that was dead to begin with. I'm just like putting boxes down in the hopes that we can do something. My clone's trying to distract, play some boxes, but it's just they have so much damage now and so many of them that we just can't do anything. I didn't quite finish my death cap yet. And then I think there's decent Seraphine stuff here, but they're just too strong. They're just too strong now. Now she uses the Sonya's. Oh no. And she's not moving. Oh dear. Anyway, that was a fun game. We got to beat up the Yone. We got to make some fun plays. We got to like delay the game as much as possible. So it was a fun game. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next one.